Hi, so now you might have seen the two videos comparing CCLI Songselect and Praisecharts. If you haven't watched those videos, I suggest you go back, watch those first. This is going to be comparing those two products to see what would be best for your church. When we're thinking about the music that we are printing and that we're giving to our musicians, firstly we think about the groups that are part of our church. We've got songsters, band, worship teams, youth worship teams. What is in your church? So you really need to think about what are the needs of my church first, and then how can I best resource those groups. If you wanted to do blended worship, then I would suggest using something like CCLI Songselect. You have lots of control over keying of songs, and that means that you have just a variety of options. Praisecharts is a little bit more limited on that side of things. You can print the chord charts in any key, but not the piano charts. Limitation of Songselect might be that it doesn't have piano charts available. Praisecharts has full piano charts available, so if you have someone who plays piano in your church, but they need that written out music, which a lot of piano players do still, you need to be accessing Praisecharts so that you can get those. Again, they're in limited keys, but they're very close to what the song was recorded in originally. Cost-wise, CCLI Songselect works on a yearly subscription. You pay to a certain level of access for each year, and those pricing informations are in the CCLI Songselect video, so you can go back and have a look at that. Praisecharts works on a credit system, and again, the information is in the Praisecharts video, but instead of paying cash for things for an unlimited amount of music, you actually pay per credit for different items. So a lead sheet and piano chart is actually 2.5 credits, whereas a chord chart is 1 credit. So depending on what groups you have and how they work and what your musicians are reading, that will depend on the pricing for you. The credits are only valid for 12 months, so that's something to consider as well. Same thing, you have to reload your subscription to CCLI Songselect every year, but if you load up on credits and you don't use them all, you may lose those. So start out with a smaller amount and then you can ante up as you need to throughout the year. I was really impressed with Praisecharts' ability to have backing tracks for songs. This means that if you're a corps officer in a small corps where there's not a music team, if you're a music leader but you have a very small team, you could start by building off the back of these backing tracks that are available and then add musicians as they become confident and competent in their area, and then you could even phase those tracks out to having your own worship team. So if you're building a team in a church, or if you don't have musicians, this is a really great option for you. Orchestrations were another great aspect to the Praisecharts program. I've used several of these. They can be used for kind of shot brass moments within songs, or they can be used as a full backing. Some of them have string reductions that someone could play on a keyboard and play the string reductions, which is different to the piano chart. So you're adding layers of sound. This is for places where you might have a band, if you want some of your bandsmen to come and play some of those parts. If we look in the conductor's score, and there's a section, part 2 of the Praisecharts video looks specifically at the conductor's scores and how you can reduce that. So have a look at that video for more information on those. But they were really, really positive. I've used a lot of them and they've been really great. So that's our comparison. It's really a matter of you sitting down and looking at what are our needs at our church, how do we serve our congregation first and foremost, bring them into the presence of God through worship in music, and then how do I resource the musicians, or not in some cases, at my church to do that. If you need any more information, please contact us at THQ. Comment in the bottom of the video here. We'll read those, we'll get those. If you have any suggestions for other resources you'd like us to review and maybe compare and contrast like we've done here, or just an overview of some of the resources that we have, this is all designed to help you and be a resource for you. So make sure that you click like, click subscribe, join us on Facebook, call us in the office, email us. We really want to hear from you. Just pray that you'll be blessed as you serve your communities, your congregations, as you bring them into the presence of God through music every week.